Welcome everybody back to Super Mega Baseball. This is the playoffs. I'm Cal's Crazy, and you guys are the herd. We've moved on to round 2. I cannot believe we're here at round 2. And we're going to be taking on the Maple Leafs, who swept out the Nebraska Jets in an upset in the opening round. We barely scraped by in a 7-game series. On the other side of the bracket, we have the Mets, who have been dominant all season long, getting that #1 seed, and the lovely ladies, who I believe we played 2 extremely low-scoring, boring games against this season. Speaking of games against this season, we played the Leafs twice. We lost twice, 5-1 and 6-5. So we might not match up well against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see how Mets and ladies do in their game 1. The ladies and their extreme defense come out on top, 2-0. The ladies play defense and win over the Mets in game 1. On the hill today is going to be something Fawful. Fawful is on the hill to start us off here in this series. He's only won the playoffs, but in the regular season he was our MVP basically. Holy cow, at least for pitching. We're running up against the Peacock for the Maple Leafs, who are well rested. We are not. We are injured. Cal's Crazy is fucking injured. Great. He injured himself in that last game. Not great. So he will definitely be substituted. Boz is going to come into play first, I believe. Oh, we could move Volke. Oh boy. Wow, we have a situation here. Let's move Boz back to third. We'll move Volke over to first. We'll move Zero into center. And gonna play left field completely will be Caliatom. That's what we're gonna do. Caliatom's gonna play left field. Wow, we've moved things around here because of the injury to Cal's Crazy. Here we go. Game 1. Cal's Crazy-less. He's been one of our most consistent hitters for that first round. So I know people had a little bit of a problem with him during the season, even after he was moved down the lineup a bit. But he did come through in the playoffs with a decent average. But here we go. Herd, Leafs, Game 1, Round 2. The semi-finals. Downhill, Jacks, Pine, they're going to lead things off for the Leafs. Play ball is announced. And here we go. Right back to Fawful. First pitch, 1 away. Nice, easy, simple. We're going to go down again. This time we're going to go down away. And they're going first pitch hitting. This one's into the gap. It's going to get past the runner out there. It's going to be a double. As the Leafs come out swinging. And on their second pitch, they get a double here. Here comes Pine. That's a Stee. They're still swinging though. And they're still swinging. They have not taken a pitch yet. That one's caught in center by X09091. Here's the Butterman. Butterman. Again, they are continuing to swing. They are very aggressive, the Leafs. It does not pay off in a run as the inning is over. Herd, you up. Volke, Santley Pierre, Fury. All coming up. Volke did not have a very good series in the first round. But that last game he came through with another home run. He's got 2 home runs now and 2 RBIs because of it. But overall, he did not have a very good series. It's now 2-1. Little high. That's a Steve. Full count. Gonna foul this one off. Still got a full count going here. And froze me completely. Like, I knew I should have swung. And then I just didn't. Very depressing. Completely froze there. Thought it was coming inside. By the time I realized it wasn't, I didn't push the button. 2 away. As Sam grounds out. Here's somebody else who did not have a good series. Probably even worse than the Volke, because low batting average and no home runs, no RBIs. And now she's got 2 strikes. Well outside. Gonna foul this one back over the dugout, on top of the dugout. Inside, along to the second baseman, and she's out. Sit her down. Inning over. Howard, Cano, Lafayette due up for the Leafs.
Now batting, number 24, the left fielder.
The left fielder. He's going to put this one right down the line, but it's foul. Again, they are continuing to swing at basically everything. It's fair ball. Dove there by the Volke, making a great play at first, and throws it on. These guys are swinging at literally everything. Okay, we're testing the limits of their swing here. Anything that's even remotely close to the zone is being swung at here. Change up. Very, very aggressive are the Leafs. 2 away. Dennis Lafayette. That's going to be outside. That was probably the closest ball to being in the zone that wasn't swung at today. Thrown across the diamond. 3 outs. Here come the herd. Channel 0. Caliatom. Channel, he batted .310 in the opening round. Had a couple ribbies. Not too shabby. Didn't have a homer though. But, you know, you really can't complain with a 300 average. And he's looking at a 3-0 count now. And he's going to take his base. Walk on down the first. Here comes 0. 9 ribbies in that opening round, with 4 of them coming off the grand slam in Game 7. And he's going to take a one a little high. That's a Steve right there, 1-1. Staying high. Fouled off. 2-2. Along the line, foul. Fouls it off. Staying at 2-2. Again, fouled off over the dugout. Oh, they call that a strikeout. Wow. Good pitch. Good pitch. 0 sits down. 1 out. Inside on Caliatom. She's going to send this one into the crowd. Foul. 0-2. Down the line, it's fair. They do go to second, and they get the double play. Didn't think that was going to happen. Wow, turned, fired, and got him. DP right there. Ends the inning. McElroy, Peacock, downhill, due up.
Now batting, number 6.
No, it's Malarkey? Malarkey? So bad at sounding names out. Hit right, well not right back. Foffel had to move a little bit. Picks it up, 1 away. And here comes the Peacock. The walk of the talk for Peacock. Peacock is out.
Now
2
batting, number
away.
11, the first baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's downhill. Hopefully he doesn't send us all downhill. This one's hit very high. Zero's there. And makes the catch. Quick inning. 3 away. Back to the herd. Buzz. Shadow. Fawful. Bottom of the lineup. Due up.
Now batting, number 26, the third baseman.
The third baseman. He's going to foul that one off into the dugout. Popped up to right. And caught. 1 away.
Now batting,
Here's Shadow.
number 5,
He is really doing bad this playoff. 0.63 is his batting average. He's going to take strike 1. Fouls it off. 0-2. Again. Fouled off again. Down the first base line, but couldn't get past that first baseman. He stretches out for it and stops a sure base hit down the line. 2 away. Fawful. He's going to have no choice but to swing away here. Strike 1. Make it strike 2. And then he's just going to pop it up, and the pitcher is out. Herder done in the third. Top of 4 we go. Jax, who has the only hit today, is due up to lead off the 4th.
now batting,
Trailed
number
Jax.
22, the third baseman.
Had the double. It's the only hit for either team so far. There's a Stee. And Jax has done it again. It's not a double, but they're on. It's a single up the middle.
Number 27,
Base runner again. Here comes Pine. Oh, Pine thought about bunting Jax over. Now it's going to swing away. Foul ball. It's a very slow ball. And they're not going to get Jax at second. And instead, the fielder's choice gets the runner at first. Only 1 away. And Jax is out there on second again. Inside, right to the shortstop. Fury throws out the runner. 2 away, but Jax has made it over to third now. And here's Howard in that big hair. Look at that big hair. But again, it's going to go right to Fury, and barring an error, which there isn't, the inning is over. But Jax does it again. Jax gets another hit, but it's the only one so far. Can the herd do something? Fulke, help here. Fury, all due up. Here in the bottom of the 4th.
now batting, number 25, the first baseman.
The first baseman today, playing first for the injured Counts Crazy. He's going to take strike 1. And he's going to foul off. 0-2. And a very late swing. Sit him down.
Number 31,
1 away.
fielder.
Samuel up here, batting .313 these playoffs. Puts it off the pitcher. It's a slow roll. They throw, turn, fired. He's out. Thought he might make it there as the pitcher couldn't locate the ball immediately. But found it quick enough. 2 away. Outside, 1-1. Fury puts it up the middle to the second baseman. Another quick inning. 3 outs. Here come the Leafs. Cano. Lafayette. Malarkey.
Now
So
batting,
far,
number
the offense has been very
second baseman.
dry for both teams here as we enter the top of the 5th. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out, unsure what to expect. Oh, that's off of the Fawful, and this time Unlike the last inning where the pitcher recovered, the Herd do not recover. And the runner is aboard. And they're stealing. It was the hit and run was on. They moved the runner over to second. 1 away. The hit and run was on. The heat is on. There's ball 2. Popped up. It's foul. Can't get him to swing at it. Gonna go inside here. That's fouled off. Down to third. Tags. Throws. Not in time, but they got the tag on the runner coming from second. Getting that lead runner was important. 2 away. Nice tag made there by Boz at third. This one is not picked up by Fawful. Oh, but still in time by Channel. That could have been problems. But the inning is over. The jam is out. And things all turn out well. Now can the Herd get a hit? Channel, 0. Caliatop, 2 up. Channel is the only one that's been on base today for the Herd as he walked at his first at bat. This time he's going to take a stee. 1-1. Make it 2-1. Hit hard. The pitcher knocks it down. And again, he picks it up in time to get Channel. 1 away. 0. Looks at ball 1. Looks at ball 2. First they go low, then they go high. Good eye. That's a stee on the outside corner. And then he's going to put it past the pitcher this time. The Herd have a hit. 0 is on. Kelly Tom, 0 for 1 today. Inside, but they call it a strike. That's the pitch out. They're trying to keep 0 honest here. They know he's a threat to run. 1-2. Along the ground. They turn, they fire, they get 0. Oh, wow. I didn't think they'd get him, but they did. They turned the DP, and the Herd are done. Wow, that's a little impressive. When I saw him turn the fire to second, I was like, okay, well, he's safe. There's no way. But apparently it's yes way. It's grounded. Fury's got it. Throws it on. 1 away. Here's Jax. He's 2 for 2 today. Double. Single. Looking for more here. What will the threat be? Foul ball. That's a ball. 2-1. This time they're going to get him grounded to Channel. Easily thrown out. 2 away. Jax will not be perfect here today. Pine now. That gold pine resin popped up. 0's calling for it and has it. 3 away. 6 quick innings are in the books. Well, not fully, so we're going to the bottom of the 6. I'm sorry. Buzz, Shadow, Fawful. It could still be quick 6 innings, but the Herd fans are hoping it's not. Maybe this is where things turn around here for the scoreboard. And Buzz is like, sure, maybe we can, as he puts one right up the middle. Buzz is on. The catcher. It's Shadow. He's going to take a stee. That's a low, very low ball. 1-1. Little high. That's a good eye. That's a stee. 2-2. Very inside. Full count. Walked him. Walked him. Walked him. We have first and second. And Fawful is up. Nobody out. First and second. Going for the bunt here. That did not work out, but he is safe over at first. So that could have been worse. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. He is safe at first with only one out. We do have a runner on third. And that is not what we wanted. We wanted a much deeper hit from Volke. Instead, it's an infield pop-up. We wanted an outfield pop-up. Not good enough. Not good enough. 2 away. That is disappointing. We needed a decent hit there from Volke. Now the pressure's on Sam, who's going to swing super late. Strike 2. Hit up. Shortstop has got it. 3 away. That was a little disappointing right there. Things did not work out as planned. Butterman, Howard, Cano due up for the Leafs. Fawful pitching well as expected. These teams did put up some runs against each other in the regular season. Especially the Leafs, who put up 5 runs and then 6 runs in their 2 meetings. So keeping them off the scoreboard here today is a job well done. But how long can it last? 1 away. The Herd have a long scoreless game played in these playoffs, which they won in the end. Down the line. And fair. It's going to get past Volke. Fair. It's picked up and thrown in. Kept him to a single. But here come the Leafs again. Trying to start a little rally. First one fouled off. Inside. They don't risk going for second. They might have made it, but it would have been risky. They take the safe play. Get the out. 2 away. And that's the end of Lafayette's day in right. As they're going to Hazelden. Hazelden is going to pinch hit here in this situation. And wow, he took a good swing at that one. Luckily, it is foul. Holy smoke-a-ronies. He came out swinging here. That's a steal right there. Strike 3 gets him looking on the outside corner. Ump says that crossed the plate, and he's done. Pinch hitter sits down. Bottom of 7 we go. Fury, Channel, 0, all due up. Here come the big players. The big boys. Where the big boys play. Macaulay is going to play in right, and Hazelden is going to stay in to play catcher. That's low. 3-1 now. Good eye. That crosses the plate for a full count. And Fury's going to foul it off. Swings at it. Decent contact, they say. But it's still an out. 1 away. Channel 0 for 1 with a walk today. It's going to look in. First pitch is outside. Hit right to the pitcher. 2 away. Straight to the pitcher and nabbed. Here's 0. 1 for 2 today. That's a strike on the outside corner. Fouled off. Hit hard. to second, not short, second, and he's out, 3 away. Top of 8 we go. McElroy, who stayed in the game, Peacock, and Downhill due up for the Leafs. Still no score. Hardly any hits either.
Now batting, number 16.
McElroy stays in the game because they're batting .400 for the playoffs, even though they're 0 for 2 today. It's grounded along, thrown over, and McElroy's speed gets her on. That's why she stayed in the game, right? That speed right there. It's a leadoff single. Peacock's day is done on the mound. Is in Blanco to pinch hit. This could be the beginning of something for the Leafs. Faffel's gonna try to make sure it's not, as there's 2 strikes now. It's hit. It's gonna get down. It is. It's gonna get down. It's gonna hit the wall. It's being thrown back in here. They're gonna keep Blanco to a double, but it's an RBI double. It's 1-0 Leafs. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead here in the 8th. And oh, diving play! Oh man, diving play. It shocked the hell out of me. Didn't think you'd catch it. Couldn't double him up at second. If only I was more alert. But I was just so shocked it was in my glove. He actually made the diving catch. Amazing. 1 away. Unbelievable diving catch. I'm sure Cal's Crazy would have done just as well. Caught in right. 2 out. And here comes the Pine. Pine's 0 for 3 today. That gold Pine resin. Inside. Strike 1. Outside. Gonna go inside for the Stee. And hit hard. Boz jumps for it, but it's over his head. Another run is going to score. And Pine's around the second. It's 2-0 for the Leafs. 2-0 Leafs. They've scored twice here in the 8th inning. And again, it's right past Boz at third. It's another double. Make it 3-0. And this is going to end Faffel's day. That is disappointing. Faffel's day is done. Maybe we should have pulled him after the first one, but this doesn't look much better as this one's deep to right. Very deep to right. It's off the wall. No, it's over the wall. It's gone. The Leafs have come alive here in the 8th inning. It's a 2-run shot for Howard. It's 5-0 Leafs. Is even Apgan, the pitching change, cannot slow them down. That is a little unfortunate. Apgan could not slow down the Leafs. They are just trucking along here. Too low, they say. And another one is going to make it down the line. This is looking like another double. The Leafs bats have come alive here in the 8th inning. It's 5-0, and they're looking for more. As Hazel, is that Den or Dan? I thought it said Dan at first, but now I'm like, yeah, no, it's Hazel Dean. Hazel Dean is the correct name. There's a Stee. Can the Herd end this bloody inning? It's a long. They're gonna throw it. There's the 3rd out. So after a lot of innings of nothing, the Leafs come alive here, score 5 in the top of the 8th. Blanco is done, and in it's going to come Walter to pitch. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Caliatom, Boz, Shadow, they're due up. but it's now 5-0 Leafs here in Game 1 of the semifinals.
Now batting number 26.
Here's Callie Tom. It's never over. Oh, they're going to make more changes. Incoming to play catcher now is going to be Bullseye. Bullseye is now going to be the catcher. It's never over. Let's never doubt anybody, but with hits like that, it's going to be over real quick. One away.
26, the third baseman.
Buzz. 1 for 2 today. Right down the middle, strike one. Foul ball. Make it 0-2. He's going to hit this deep to right. The right fielder is still going back, but he's going to stop at the track. Make the catch. 2 away. Well hit, just not well hit enough. Shadow, going to take a high ball there. That's ball 1. That's a Stee. And then he's going to tap it back to the pitcher. 3 away. The Hood have not looked good here today. After putting up all those runs in Game 7 to advance here, they're being shut down by the Leafs. Top of 9 we go. Leafs lead 5-0.
Now batting number 16, the right fielder.
Things look bleak here for the Herd. 1 away, as that's grounded to Fury at short.
The pitcher.
They are not going to pinch hit for the pitcher. Don't blame them. And he's going to belt this one to center. It's well back. It's going to get to the track. And probably farther than expected. Zero makes the catch though.
The first baseman.
Well hit for a pitcher. Ball 1. Slider. It's hit to Fury. Thrown on. 3 away. The Herd are down to the bottom of the 9th. They've only had 2 hits. And they need to make up 5 runs. So, outlook is bleak. Bleak. Afghan will not bat. Obviously. Who's it gonna be though? I think it's gonna be Argon. Argon's gonna come in to pinch hit to lead off the 9th. He's gonna take strike 1. He's gonna swing at strike 2. And then just tap 1. A little, very impatient. Very impatient.
Number 25,
Just,
the first baseman.
the Hood are not thinking today. And that is 1 away. Low. Ball 1. Hit hard, but it's the 3rd, and Volke's down. The Hood are down to their final out.
Number 31, the right fielder.
Samuel Peer, trying to extend the game. He's going to take ball 1. And then he does extend the game. It's up the middle into center. Samuel Peer's on with a single. He's living single.
Number 4, the shortstop.
Here comes Fury. That's a strike, they say. That's also a strike? Disagree. And then she probably had to swing at a worse pitch because of it. And she's out. Herd lose. Herd lose. So much like last series, they go down 0-1 to start. They did come back to win that one though. So let's not give up all hope here on the Herd. They trail the series 1-0 as the Leafs put up a 5 spot in the 8th. There's your totals. The Leafs get 5 runs on 10 hits and no errors. The Herd, no runs on 3 hits and no errors. Your batting stats for today's game. Your pitching stats for today's game. Fafel being credited with 4 of those earned runs, sadly. Afghan He tried to stop the bleeding, but it was too late, and gave up the home run. Your 3 stars, they're all Maple Leafs. Peacock, Howard, Blanco. They're all there. Leafs lead the series 1-0. As the 7 seed, they are now undefeated here in the playoffs. And they're looking good. Both underdogs are leading their series 1-0. Until next time, everybody, I've been Cows Crazy. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment below. And of course, moo!